today. Figured I'd try and fire up one of my trucks. Had this for a long time. It's a 76 4.5 ton short bed. It's got a 460. It's been sitting quite a while. I haven't driven it in a long time. Start every once in a while. It just kind of sits and rots. I feel bad. It was painted around 97, 98, I believe. You can see the clear is automatically removing itself. I think the heater cord had been leaking a long time. And I pulled the rubber floor mats out. Now I can't get to it. But over there she's got some rust. If I pull that floor mat, maybe I'll pull it out and pull it out and lift the floor mat. Floors are gone. It needs floorboards, which I have the floorboards. Just have been procrastinating on putting them in. It's 460. I think it's a 71, if I remember right. It doesn't run bad. I went through the carburetor in it last fall. It's from sitting. You just can't let stuff sit. But we'll see if it'll fire up. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. She might go. We'll see. Ooh. Nothing. I got nothing. I gotta grab my jump pack too, just in case. You don't know all this junk you get having no toys like that. These cables are just about shot too. Yeesh. Not looking good. I'm going to try and slow charge the battery for a little bit. I'm going to get the battery charger, juice her up just a bit. So in the meantime, might as well try another one. Let's peel back the tarp, and I got a battery for it. We'll throw it in and see if we can get some magic. Might be hard to believe. The engine in here hasn't been in here that long. Well, let me rephrase that. The engine's been here for flipping ever, but it's hardly been ran. It was, I wouldn't necessarily say rebuilt, but freshened up, as I believe the heads, if I remember right, the heads have been gone through. The bottom end looked really good. Fresh crank and bearings. It's probably been sitting 6, 7, maybe 8 years, not really driven at all. Motored around the yard, and that's about it. It's just a 318. I think it came out of a truck. I just put the engine, it's the engine I had laying around. I was going to put in my other car. It still ran, so I threw it in this thing so I could move it around. And it's about as far as it ever got. I had these wild ambitions of fixing it up, and I got a bunch more parts to go with it. One thing led to another, more projects, kids, family life, all that stuff, and it just sits. So I have the power steering pump, lines. I haven't hooked them up yet. That's one of the things I want to do before I put it up for sale. The car was originally a gold duster. It was a factory 360 727 with factory AC. The car was just a shell. So we had extra parts. We got the standard heater box. All that is just a plate covering the hole. Nothing got cut out or nothing, so you can take that plate off and put a AC box back in it. So it's reversible. Nothing's permanent other than the few holes drilled to hold that panel on. I believe the mount on the corner is missing for the standard box. So to permanently fix it, you have to get that mount that hangs to hold the end of the standard box up, or take it all out, go back to the factory AC. So I want to get this to a certain point, throw power steering on it, get it so it's more mobile again. I don't think I've started this thing since I've put it here, and I couldn't even tell you how many years ago that was. Could have been 2, 3, or 4 years ago. I moved it here, and it's been sitting since. But like I said, I'm going to have to start getting rid of stuff. So this one will eventually be up for sale. Let's see if we can get any fire to this thing. So I don't know if you've ever seen this before. This is what I use. This is like a bottle they use for doing hair dyes or perms and stuff like that. It works really good for feeding the mold in a gigantic mess. Something. Shoot a little bit. It might work. We'll see. Drained out a couple gallons of the gunk in the tank. Gross. Threw in 5 gallons of some fresh stuff. I won't lie, I tinkered with it a little bit. Now she runs. Maybe not. Uh-oh, making a liar out of me. did check the oil. It's still clean. Well, good. That's one less thing I got to dick with. Now I can just do a few other things to it. I don't even know if it'll go forward or backward. The interior of this thing is roachy. Oh. Really roachy. Yeah, she's a cream puff. I don't have any brakes. Oh! 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 We've got gear. We've got gear that wants to go. Woo! Yeah, brakes are straight to the floor. Awesome. It does run pretty good now. Boy, it sure didn't when I parked it here. It runs a lot better than now than it does then. Maybe I should let this junk sit more often. Windshield leaks bad. It'll leave a puddle on the floor. That's why I usually leave it tarped up. Both my dusters do that. Gauges, unless it's that low on gas, which it could be. The temperature gauge is not working. This thing's just a menagerie of shit left over from 2 different cars, to be honest with you. Wow. I am speechless. Let's see what isn't in there. Oh, the front disc brakes. Awesome. Even the rears look nasty. Well, that's a start. I don't think it was overheating. Had water in it. Or coolant, I should say. I can't tell, but the gas is a lot better looking in there than it was. I sucked out as much of that stuff in the tank as I could. Well, I'll take it. No complaints. None at all. Let's try this junk again. Expected to do something. Oh. See, I see. Very good stuff. Kind of wedged something up in this. It's right loose. Oh, there it goes. Hopefully I didn't crack that housing now. It's doing it now. It's pumping now. Well, it's better. Kind of pisses me off. I just rebuilt that damn carburetor. But that's what happens when shit sets. I know the gas in it's a little bit old, not as bad as the dust one. It's almost out of gas. So I think putting some more fresh stuff in it would probably help a little bit too. It was definitely dead on one side there for a little bit. Wouldn't even be surprised if the plugs are all fouled out too. So where the pump isn't leaking, I'm kind of surprised. I thought I might have cracked it prying on it like that. I had to do that for one of my other rigs. I was able to just stick my finger up underneath it, break it loose. That one was stuck. And I know I just went through this last fall. And it was kind of doing the same thing. fresh stuff in it, and that should help. The stuff in here wasn't nearly as ugly as the stuff in the duster. I'm telling you, it's almost a full-time job keeping this whole junk going. So, like I was saying, I don't know if you can see it on camera. There's our smoke.